What's up, everybody? My name is All Fun and Games. I stream every day on Twitch TV, and I also do fun little videos here on YouTube. What are we talking about today? Core Keeper update. That's right. The next update is going to be out any minute now, and with that, I have information for you. So let's talk about exactly what's going to be changed and what we already knew and what we didn't know, and maybe what's to come after this. That being said, in the future, if I get any more updates, I'm going to be sure to make future videos and probably showcase them next to each other. So that way you guys get all the rollouts and all the information before hopefully the update goes live. So you have a few minutes to actually prepare yourself and craft a few things. And we'll show you why. Now, I'm going to read through what I have for my notes. So then that way you guys can kind of follow along. Let's start out with the beginning. Basically, they explain that the bug fixes is the main part of this update. Bug fixes, a few change, a little bit of quality of life information. Now, a few ones that we've actually recommended are put on here, which is pretty awesome. And most of the people have already experienced what we've experienced, so it's not like we're the ones that cause this or anything like that. But it's also great to know that the devs are listening and knowing that our information is working towards making the game better. Materials and chests adjacent to crafting buildings can now be accessed while crafting. That is awesome. A small chest icon besides the required material will indicate if the material is available in adjacent chests. This is a recommendation that I had in my video, if you remember watching, where I thought that when I actually put it in the Discord too for them, I said that your materials should light up a chest indicating if you have or require said item. And they did that. Now, the next step would be obviously to have it where if you're holding an item in your inventory or highlighting it, it'll tell you if a similar item is in another chest. That's for later. But regardless, this is a way of organizing and knowing where your crafting materials are. Such a good idea. Awesome. Repairing now requires some of the items crafting materials instead of scrap parts. We already knew that. That was a recommendation that most of us came up with and said, look, this is probably the way they're going to go about that. It's true. Problem is, so there are some armors that don't make any sense. For example, like I have a set of grass armor. Are they going to require grass for that to fix it? I don't know. We'll find that out though. The amount of materials required depends on current durability of the item, meaning that it could be like you need 2 copper in order to repair an item that's half broken, something like that. Salvaging now gives some crafting materials back instead of scrap parts. So if you are scrapping something right now, if you go into the game and you just scrap a ton of wood, chances are you're going to get scrap parts plus wood. I don't know if it's ideal to like go ahead and scrap a bunch of wood right now. I might consider doing it. If you have any items that need to be repaired, now's the time to do it. Scrap parts have been changed into a valuable that sells for a small amount of coin, which is awesome. Scrap parts still have a chance to drop from wooden crates and slime piles as well, which we already kind of had before, but they kind of left that alone. So that way people can get it. Items can now be placed on the cavern table. Okay, so I haven't really messed around with the cavern table, but it's nice to know that we obviously put that on there. Added quick stack and sort buttons to the chest inventory UI. So not only does your inventory have it, but now a chest has it. So beautiful. Don't you just love to hear that? So now we can auto sort, go into another chest, auto sort, blah, 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 blah. Ideally, like I said before, be nice to know if we can have the ability to maybe see items if we hover over one of the items and it tells you where it's at. But that's, you know what? The fact that they added this is still awesome. Added a more stable solution to make sure Malygos the Corrupted does not reset back to full HP while fighting inside of his throne. You've seen it. I've seen it. I have videos showcasing it. I've had Malygos resetting 5 times and we finally killed him. Now they're fixing it. So go out there and fight that skull boss. Anyways, that is the full update. Now let's talk about different types of things. So they've kind of addressed most of the things that we've kind of been talking about. Of course, this is not even acknowledging the bug fixes and stuff like that. This is just their alterations and quality of life stuff. That being said, I think that's most of everything that they want to cover. I'm hoping that the next update that we see from them is some sort of like content update because truthfully, the game was pretty well polished as it was. They just had to fix these little things here and there, and these were the ones that they had to take care of. I think that going forward, whatever they add from here on out is just going to make the game even better, just like the quality of life stuff that we're seeing right now. It's nothing that we didn't already expect to be added into the game that I have already mentioned that the devs were looking into. So that being said, I really do think the next update is going to be a content update. This update, though, alone is still amazing. It gives you a little bit more life, as into you don't have to sit there and organize so tediously. However, I'm really interested to know how the new crafting, repairing situation works. So I'm going to make a follow-up video when this actually updates. I'll check the game out tonight. I think it probably will go live most likely tonight or tomorrow morning. Who knows exactly when the patch will be going live. I hope it's soon, because obviously I want to get in there and test run to see how the scrap parts work, especially with armor that I have that doesn't make any sense. For example, like I said, my armor is made out of grass. Do I require grass? Do I find armor that's actually just a drop from another enemy? Does that require hide or something like that? Because there was the I forget exactly what armor it was, and all it does is offer like a crit chance, and you just find it in the caves at the beginning. I'm not too sure how that's going to really repair it. I don't know if it follows under certain tiers, but regardless, we'll wait and see. So that being said, I hope to see you guys in the next video, and I hope you enjoyed my updates. And like I said, going forward in the future, I will make sure to showcase these as fast as I can, as quick as they come out, so that way we get a head start on getting those scrap pieces or whatever might need to be changed. Just hurry up, get those scrap pieces, because you're probably going to need them. I don't know for certain if we now get rid of a wood pickaxe, if it's going to give us enough scrap parts back, or if that's going to be nerfed at all. So just be careful. I would go make a few. If you have a lot of wood is easy to come by, so just make a ton of them. I'm going to go in and probably make about 100 scrap parts just to kind of get ready. So yeah, see you in the next video. Enjoy this one, and I hope that if you have any comments, just please comment down below, leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so as well. I'll see you in the next one.